Finliners, it's Tay of ShawntePlans, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be planning the week of August 17th to the 23rd and using the lemonade kit from Sadie stickers. This week is also a collab with my dear friend Viv VivLuvstoPlan, so if you have not seen her video yet, I'll have it linked in the description box so you can head over there and watch her video after this one. And if you're coming to my channel from her channel, hi and welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. So we are both using the lemonade kit, and she has this in the A5 wide version, and I had the B6 version of this kit, both from Sadie stickers. So my kit comes with these date covers on a separate sheet, and then Sadie's B6 kits, I think she may have reformatted, but they used to come folded in half like this. And so on this side of the page you get your 8 full boxes plus a full box checklist, habit trackers, builder sticker. You've got bottom washi at the bottom here, some page flag checklists, as well as some smaller page flags, quarter boxes, label stickers, half boxes, and some foiled bow washi here. So I am really excited to get started using this kit, and we have a really fun themed Q&A for this video, so let's go ahead and get into it.
So the theme that Viv and I came up with is to answer questions about stereotypes for the states that we live in. So I am in California, so I will be answering questions about stereotypes about Californians. So first up, was I born in California? Yes, I was born and raised in Southern California. Second, have I been to Hollywood? I have been to Hollywood. It's not somewhere that I go like super often, and I feel like maybe I'm in my 30s now. Like in my 20s, like I went clubbing and went to like rooftop parties and hotels and stuff down in Hollywood, like that whole nightlife thing that you go through in your early 20s and all that, because it's fun. And there are different ways to experience Hollywood, but it's not something that like I get geeked about at this point in life. 3, are you obsessed with In-N-Out? Yes, I am. And I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now, we got Shake Shack out here in California. And my husband, who was also born and raised in Southern California, prefers Shake Shack to In-N-Out. And I don't want it to be the thing that ends our marriage, but it is definitely a red flag. I have concerns, serious concerns, y'all. But next question, is it a big deal to see a celebrity? It is not a big deal to see a celebrity, not even a little bit. And I feel like at this point in my life, and I don't want it to come across like, oh, I see celebrities all the time. I do not. But I have at personal events, at public events, throughout my life, just over different occasions and things like that. It's not a big deal at all. And I think that is just pretty common when you live in LA, because it is. It's just the reality. At some point, you're going to run into someone famous, oftentimes more than once. So no, it's not a big deal. Have you had cosmetic surgery? Maybe I'm just not old enough yet. I mean, do I feel like that's a very common thing for Californians? Yes. Also because it doesn't even feel like a weird thing to want, and it feels like a normal part of life. And so I think that is probably very much a California mentality. I have not had cosmetic surgery, but I'm not opposed to it. I understand why people get it. I'm someone who's like cautiously aware of the fact that some people overdo it, and that it does not always age well. So it's not like I'm trying to get a bunch of cosmetic surgery. That plus I'm very, very blessed and fortunate. It tends to be kind of a common thing with melanated people because I'm black. We tend to age slower anyways, and so just because of the melanin in our skin, it ages a little bit slower. So I'm very blessed and grateful for that. So I probably won't need cosmetic surgery, but I'm not opposed to it. That felt like a really long answer. Anyways, next question. Do you surf? I do not surf. It's a very common thing. And it was so funny when I was looking at the different stereotype questions that they have for people in California, and I was just like, I do feel like it's common that like the assumption is that either you know someone who surfs or you are yourself a surfer if you're in Southern California. And I do have friends who surf. I just don't. but I'm not opposed to learning. I actually would like to learn how to surf. It does look like fun. And I don't know if anyone remembers that movie, Blue Crush. That movie made me want to surf. I love that movie. Next question. Are you environmentally conscious or health and fitness freak? I guess I consider myself someone who is definitely into health and fitness. And I do care about the environment. It's where I live. So yes, we should take care of it. It matters. But one of my favorite YouTubers that I like watching, and also listen to her podcast every Monday. I feel like she's somebody who has very, very full on like this whole like California kind of hippie, very environmentally conscious, health and fitness, totally vegan. Like you have that sort of very healthy lifestyle that comes with being a California. Like she hikes and does all of that type of stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not that. I'm not on that level because I'm not vegan. Although I guess I feel like for me, I'm sort of mildly health and fitnessy and environmentally conscious, but not totally. So I feel like I'm probably not very stereotypically Californian in that way. Also, the girl I was talking about, she's not even from California. She's a transplant. She's from Chicago, and she's only been in California like a couple of years. So, but I feel like it's one of those things that people adopt pretty regularly when you get to California. So I think that does make sense as a stereotype for our state, and maybe I am more that way than I realize, and just because I've only lived in California, I don't realize that if I grew up somewhere else, it would seem like the way that I am is a little more intense than what I think it is. Maybe, I don't know. Next question. Are you an aggressive driver and is traffic bad? Traffic is terrible. Traffic is terrible always, especially in LA. There is no such thing as a time when you're on the freeway and there's not traffic. I kid you not. You can be on the freeway at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday and there's traffic. Such as California life. Dude, it's COVID and there's traffic, and I don't get that. People are working from home. That is what it's called, work from home. That is the whole point. How is there traffic when I go out? That kills me. I'm just like, seriously, where are you people going and where are you coming from? Aren't you supposed to be at home? There's always traffic. And do I consider myself an aggressive driver? I consider myself a very polite and nice driver. But have I had moments on the road that have been aggressive and not so polite? Absolutely. Oh my God, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to myself on that one. I think that I'm very stereotypically Californian in that way. Do I want to be in showbiz, be a famous actor or celebrity? No, I do not. Not even a little bit. I have no desire to be famous. And but I feel like that's a very common thing. And at some point, kind of in your life, if you grow up in LA and you're around that, because I remember thinking about it when I was a kid, maybe in like middle school, thinking that it would be cool to be like famous or be on TV or something. But yeah, that didn't go very far. Next stereotype. Are you super friendly? This was the one that was the most shocking to me when I read this particular stereotype about Californians, that we're apparently super friendly. And I'm like, seriously? I don't think so. I think I'm super friendly. I don't think Californians are, but okay. I was like, no, because Californians, we know that everybody in California is a weirdo. That's just facts. I feel like super friendly people is like Southern hospitality. Like if you go to the South, like if you're not in America, like the South, consider states like Texas or Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, like states where they have like Southern hospitality and people are super friendly and neighborly and you talk to everybody and that's just the norm. Don't nobody talk to people in California because you know that person is a weirdo. Just look straight ahead, and you're wearing sunglasses anyway, so you ain't looking nobody in the eye, and just keep it pushing. Plus, we're driving. We don't walk a lot. This is not New York. We don't walk places. We drive. We mind our own business, and when we have to socialize, it's like, yeah, not really, no. I don't feel like Californians are super friendly. that I may be making an assumption that's clearly wrong, because that's apparently a stereotype I didn't even know was a stereotype about Californians. But sure. Next question. Do you love the beach? Yes. More than I could possibly put into words. I can't explain it. It is something that actually just feels a part of me and a part of my life, because I've grown up going to the beach. And so it's one of those things that it's weird to even think about not having. And with COVID, because the beaches are closed, and with all of this, it's been such a weird summer, because it's to not be able to go to the beach during the summer just feels strange. It's so weird. It's weird. Next, do you live for Mexican food? Yes. Oh my God. Mexican food is my husband and I's favorite kind of food. And that is the benefit of being in LA. We have a large population of Mexican people that live in Southern California, and we are grateful for it, because the food is bomb. And that's just facts. Oh, love Mexican food. And I feel like there's definitely like a difference between like Mexicali food and authentic Mexican food. And I like both. Tacos, burritos, pozole, chile rellenos. And I'm sorry, because I know I'm like butchering these words. My Spanish is terrible, y'all. I'm so sorry. And because I love the language. I took Spanish in school, and I wish I actually spoke it well. I just don't. It's just tragic. But yes, love Mexican food. Can you handle weather that's not sunny? Nope, not well. No, not at all. And I feel like that question is very Southern California specific, because I think even in Northern California, they get more variations in weather than we do down here. And it's like, I need it to just be, real basic, easy to deal with weather, or I can't function. We don't want to go outside. We don't like, because we know we don't have to. There is no requirement to go outside in bad weather, because if you just wait long enough, it'll change and it'll be back to normal again, and you can continue to function. Have I considered moving? I have recently. My husband and I have been talking about it, just because the cost of living, and the size and type of home that we could afford somewhere else outside of California would just be so much more. Last question, is it easy to spot tourists? Yes, in LA, because so many people come here to, visit and do the whole Hollywood thing, but tourists kind of congregate in areas that I do not really go to. So it's easy to spot them, but it's not something I see often. And that completes this video. If you guys haven't seen Viv's video, make sure you go check it out. I cannot wait to go see what her answers are and hear what she says to these questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you next video. Bye.